We have now passed 1 million reported cases of the virus nationwide. That's about a third of the total reported globally. So that means more than 1 in every 330 Americans has now tested positive. In Brooklyn, members of the Hasidic Jewish community defied social distancing orders to hold a funeral procession for a rabbi who had reportedly died from the coronavirus. Police had to move in to break it up. Anthony?
That incident highlights potential tensions about what's safe in areas like Florida, where restrictions are slowly being lifted. Manuel Bojorquez is in Miami. Manny, the state just reported its highest daily death toll so far, but we understand today the governor is still expected to announce plans to reopen.
That's right, Anthony. Governor Ron DeSantis has indicated that phase 1 of the state's reopening plan would be a, quote, small step. Today, some public outdoor spaces will begin to reopen in 2 of the state's largest and hardest hit counties with social distancing rules in place. But as you mentioned, with confirmed cases and deaths still rising here, some wonder whether it's too soon.
Until I feel, by following the science, that we are ready to open, we will not open.
Mitch Kaplan's books may be collecting dust, but the owner of 7 community bookstores in Florida says he's not quite ready to let customers back in.
The stakes are high, and if you are going to reopen, you better pay attention and know what the consequences are.
Which could be what, in your view?
An employee gets sick, could be that a customer gets sick, it could be that you have to turn around and close down once again.
Florida is among the latest states to announce it's lifting parts of its lockdown.
Effective May 1st, restaurants, fitness centers, retail stores, and enclosed malls may reopen at 50% of normal operating capacity.
Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds announced businesses in 77 of Iowa's 99 counties could operate with limits, despite the statewide number of confirmed cases increasing by around 75% in a week. In New York Tuesday, Governor Andrew Cuomo announced the creation of an advisory board to help guide the state's reopening strategy. The move comes as some communities continue to push back against stay-at-home orders. A funeral for a Hasidic rabbi in Brooklyn prompted a forceful response from police. It's one of several times over the past month community members have gathered, despite being particularly hard hit by the outbreak.
I think we might want to consider getting that school year moved up a little bit.
In California, Governor Gavin Newsom suggested schools there could reopen as early as July, even though cases and deaths have continued to rise across the state. Some educators have expressed concerns on how classrooms would operate with social distancing limitations. But there are parents like Amber Williams who say they're supportive of reopening schools this summer.
That was my hope, is that they would start the next school year earlier. But what that looks like, I don't know.
Florida's governor said Tuesday he believes much of the virus spread came from places like New York, but Miami is also a popular destination with travelers from Brazil and other parts of Latin America, which are seeing their own outbreaks. The governor said he believes the airlines should be testing passengers before allowing them to travel. Tony?
No easy decisions here, Manny. Thank you very much.